6 columns of Wagner mercenary vehicles have arrived in Belarus since the 11th of July. Their commander, Yevgeny Prigozhin, said he plans to make the Belarusian army the second army of the world and will defend it if necessary. Now what is happening on the Ukrainian front is a disgrace in which we do not have to take part and wait for the moment when we will be able to demonstrate ourselves fully. That's why it was decided that we will stay here in Belarus for a while. By a decision of National Defense Minister Mariusz Błaszczak, additional Polish army troops have been redeployed from western Poland to the east. In Biała Podlaska, this is a garrison reconstituted after 20 years of liquidation, and so it happened now. I am very proud of it. I was at the soldier's oath of enlistment, and in Kolno there is also a new garrison. According to media reports, 1,300 military personnel are directly involved in protecting the Polish-Belarusian border in the Podlasie section. In addition, border guard officers and police are on duty there all the time. Increased migration pressure continues. In July alone, there were about 2,000 attempts to cross the border illegally. For the time being, we do not know the exact number of Wagner Group instructors nor the type of equipment used. According to various estimates, between 2,000 and 3,000 mercenaries have arrived in Belarus. Potentially, it is a threat to Poland, but due to the low number of the Wagnerians, it is not an immediate threat. Belarus's Radio Svoboda reported that some 500 units of equipment, including cars, trucks, and buses, were observed at the mercenaries' field camp. Interestingly, there are no heavy weapons, which are believed to have remained in Russia. Belarusian soldiers are engaged in training, but this is for show to draw attention to them. It is not excluded that the Wagnerians will be used to carry out provocations on the eastern borders of NATO countries. The location of the training ground and the mercenary camp may indicate this. This is the danger of sabotage attempts, diversion, the possibility of actually risking covert operations on the borders of 3 countries of Lithuania, Latvia, and Poland. The exercises are taking place at a training ground located south of Brest. That's just 2 kilometers from the Polish border. It is possible that during the military exercises, migratory pressure on the Polish-Belarusian border will increase. Hybrid threats operate on the basis of an accumulation of several factors of different intensities, so this military aspect will probably also be used. The presence of Wagnerians also carries a potential threat to the Belarusian leader himself, Alexander Lukashenko. I think Lukashenko should fear the Wagnerians the most, more than the Belarusian opposition. The Wagner Group found themselves in Belarus as a result of an agreement reached with Vladimir Putin. On the 24th of June, Prigozhin's troops seized the Russian army headquarters in Rostov and advanced on Moscow. Following talks with Alexander Lukashenko, the advance was halted, the Wagner unit was disbanded, and some of the mercenaries relocated to Belarus.